I want to share my joy again, my joy of getting more and more vacuum food jar. Oh my gosh, I cannot imagine myself getting this one, which is the number 4th one in 2 months. Because I got mad with experimenting with food jars. So anyway, this one I read that the review is super good. I had to buy it because the difference from the rest of the food jar that I have, this one says that it will keep warm for 12 hours, which is like almost double the length, the time from the rest of the other jars. You know, the rest will be like 6 hours, 5 hours, 7 hours. This one it says 12 hours, so I just want to know how wonderful this is. So, and this brand is, let's open this together. Can y'all guess? You can see this legendary green color. Yes, that is a Stanley brand classic legendary food jar. Hey, this really is very hardy, like undestructible. This is my latest addition to the vacuum jar food family. Vacuum food jar family of the number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay lah, it should be the 4th one lah, because later I'll show you. Although I have 5, the number 1 was acquired sort of like many years ago, and that one's not really a food jar. Okay, anyway, this is really solid. I can tell you, solid. Oh, this height is so tall. That's what my mom always say, right? If it's very loud, it's very good. It has got a instruction sheet inside here. Yeah. Let's put this aside. I want to show you all that I have right now. This is my latest addition. The Stanley food jar. It has this cover that can be used like a bowl. Wow, it's really heavy actually also. Should I make it? Yeah, maybe I should. Let's see. Very still. So how heavy this is? 610 grams for this one. So before this, I bought this one. Hello Kitty, the most. Okay, let's open this up. It's so cute. I can't resist not buying this. So the reason for me buying this is okay, I'll tell you why. But before that, let's read. 434 grams. 434 grams. Yeah. So this is the 2 latest edition, right? So before that, before I went for my trip to Okinawa, Taipei, and Ho Chi Minh City, I already wanted to buy this one, but I missed the sales, so I'm not so willing to pay $59 for this one when I saw the sales price was like about 38 or something. Yeah, during that. Okay, but you all know, right? This one I shared that I bought it for $32. Yeah. So when I was in Japan, you can see my previous video that I went to search for a made in Japan one. Hopefully I can find one, but of course I didn't. So I ended up getting this brand, the elephant brand, and this one was my second. Yeah, and this one weighs 374 grams. Yeah, 374 grams, which is lighter than the Hello Kitty one. and this from Thermos brand, this one is from their different brand. I always forget how to pronounce that word. Zojibushi or
Zojibushi.
I think it's Zojibushi.
Zojibushi.
So I bought this one out of desperateness because a very cheaper brand that I have, right, just did not work anymore. And I was searching for one, and I saw this intense. And I find it very cute because there's a handle, and it looks quite okay. This brand is ideus, yeah, and it's quite intelligently smart to design the bottom part. If you unscrew it, it's going to be like your bowl. Yeah. So now this one is 573 grams. So yeah, so like this is my first purchase, then this is my second one, and then I came back from the trip and I saw the sale. I have to buy this one. Yeah, and the last one is this one, which I just add on to this. So which is my first one when I say I have 5, right? So this is the one. Actually, it's not really like a food jar, but it's wide and fat enough, and this one sets me thinking that I could actually get a made in Japan food flask. So this one, I think the focus is not there. It is literally really made in Japan many years ago. When I was trying to buy like a water tumbler for my son to bring to school. So during those years, right, Thermos is really very popular, and I bought him this one, but he didn't really use it, so I kept it for like more than 15 years now. Yeah, and when I moved here to my new apartment, this is the one that I tested and find that it's really very super amazingly good, the made in Japan one, because after 15 years, right, a lot of the rest of the jars or water tumbler, the Thermos vacuum ones and things like that are no longer made in Japan. Even if there is, right, it's going to be super expensive. Yeah. Okay, let me see how heavy is this. 446 grams. Yeah, so this is a 0.6 liter. This is 0.6. And this one, I'm not very sure. I think it's like 500. Yeah, this one is 0.52, and this one should be 0.7, if I'm not wrong. It's somewhere around there, 0.7. And this one also should be a 0.7. Yes, it's a 0.7 liter. So actually, it's not very far away from that, right? It's being 0.6. And let me show you, the mouth is also quite wide. Yeah, wide enough to say pour food out from here, porridge, stews and things like this. Yep, so that's why I have 5. Crazy. I think I will have to stop here for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it's my 5 beloved. My 5 beloved. I'm gonna make full use of this one. And I also want to show you something else. My very first introduction to vacuum food cooking is actually this one. So when Daimaru closed down, I went to Chong and Tao things from the closure, and I have no idea what it is, you know, like all in Japanese then, right, the words and even the manual. And at that point in time, maybe like 20 years back, I guess, about there, right, 20 years back, this food, using this technology to cook food is really unknown of. But I took a chance, so I bought this, and after so many years, this is the one that served me super well. Every day I just cook rice with this, porridge, rice, stew, anything, everything. And it's working still, you know, amazing, right? So along the way, because it's very precious, I was trying to buy an alternative, also from the same brand, but it was made in Thailand. So the made in Thailand one, even the same brand, has a lot of different. So what happened is the exterior already gone case. So I only kept this one as a storage. Yeah. So basically, you can see the thin layer of the stainless steel. It's still stainless steel. You can say stainless steel, right? But it's very thin. So it will have a lot of burn. Like this. Here you can see like burns. Yeah. If you look at the original one, it's really very hard. Probably at least ×2. Yeah, the make is super. Yes. Well, I don't know why it's 0406. It's a code for some kind of material. Because nowadays, when they produce the stainless steel, right, they will tell you it's 304. Is it 304? It will say like 304 as stainless steel. That's it. Yeah, this thing about auto transfer, right? They always say like, you know, it doesn't auto transfer, but I suspect maybe the cheaper brand does. Because this one, when I first cooked this, I went to make the lap cheong fan, you know, the Cantonese style sausage rice with wax duck and things like that. I can still smell the wax duck and the wax sausage smell from here. So I think at least I know for now this one I will be cooking anything that's savory. Yeah. And this one I will just keep it as everything that's sweet. Yeah, my sweet soup. And these few I have to test. I am not very sure. So yeah. And let me also go through a little bit of the features, right? This being the latest, as in I've read from the feature, they have a very smart and intelligent way of locking in the heat, yeah, and also for washing purpose. So this one can actually remove, and when you put it back, right, yeah, you put it back. When you turn this, it goes in a two-step locking mechanism. So when you twist until here, it actually locks the first one, and then it goes to the second one. Especially also when you open it, you can actually hear. I'm not sure you can hear it. Okay, can you hear it? So that one stops here first. I understand that this is probably a safety feature, because my colleague, right, used a cheap kind of like thermal flask. She got herself splattered with the liquid that was like bursting, exploded out from the flask, and you know, her face was a bit scarred. Yeah. So basically, if you have this like first lock, when you try to open, it will release whatever hot air that you have that is accumulated here first, and then after this, when you slowly open, it will just escape for the rest of it. Yeah. So I really think for safety reason, this is a super good feature to have. So I'm very sure this is their latest technology and research finding. That's why they actually improved that version. So before that, right, most of these, like the Thermos ones, they actually have an air vent. They have air vent. Oh, this one doesn't have air vent from the top, right? But I saw that this one has it. So this is the escape hole, and then from here you can see this. I can actually press it and let the air escape first before I open it up. Yeah, so this is a good feature that I like from this brand, Ideus. Yeah. Okay, so this one doesn't have I suspect there's a way that they let the air air escape? Not really, you see, there's no hole, no nothing, I don't know how. So basically you need to be very careful. Yeah. And then the third one, this one, right, let me see if there's any. Okay, basically I can see a small knot here. Yeah, there's a small knot here. Right. And oh, okay. From the knot here, you can see a hole, like a tunnel from here. So I think the air will escape from here. Yeah, meant to escape from here slowly. So when it's tight, so when you unscrew, I'm sure the air will start to just get out, and not bad. This one should be fine too. Yeah. Okay, and this last one, which is my first one, my very first one, being a water drinking flask, right? You already have this open and close. Yeah. So once you try to open, air pressure is very hard, right? You open, you will escape. Yeah. And I was also saying, right, during those days, I think they are really very smart. So there is it's actually a two-part thing, right? It's like this and this. So basically you can allow the air to escape. Okay, I filled this with boiling water at 100 degree, and I left this for 10 minutes in their own jar right now. So I'm going to test and see what is the temperature in here right now. .5. So all these I filled with 80% full. This is 75.5. Release the air pressure from here first. Hear the sound. 73.5. 76. I read about the size. 74.5. Let's check back 1 hour later. Alright, it's past 1 hour 10 minutes right now, and I'm back to do the testing of the temperature. So excited, like how much has gone down. Okay, let's start now. .5 73.5 65.5 73 68.5. Okay, this is after 1 hour. 3 hours has passed, so let's do the test again. See what temperature is it retaining at. 64.5, 68.5, 63.5, 70.5, 64.5. Okay, we are now at the 5-hour mark of the 10-hour test, so we are half time. So let's see how these are faring right now. 61, 64, 56.5, 66, 58. So 5 hours from now, it will be 10 hours of testing, and we'll see how these gadgets are faring at that point in time. So slightly more than 10 hours, probably like 10 and a half or something, yeah. So let's see the final temperature that we are going to measure right here. 50.5, 53.5, 43, 56.5, 58.5. As to which of this vacuum food jar is the best, at least according to what I've tested, right? Okay, so after the test, this is the ranking. I super trusted, more than 15 years old, made in Japan, Thermos brand 0.6 as the number one. After more than 10 hours, it kept its temperature at the highest according to all these. And then next is again Thermos brand, but this is not made in Japan. Currently, this model 0.7 is made in China. And in third place is Stanley. This is 0.7 as well, and it is made in China as well. Fourth position is Zojibushi, and it's made in Thailand. This is 0.52. And the last is this ideus by Endo, and I don't know where it's made in. Let me see. Doesn't stick anywhere. I think it's either Malaysia nowadays, like either Malaysia, Thailand, or China. These three countries. So look at the chart that I'm sharing. So at the 5th hour, right, the only three that are within the food safety agency suggestion level for their temperature is actually the Stanley and the 2 thermos. Looking at how it deteriorates in terms of the temperature, it's like every hour you will just go like 2 degrees down. Yeah, Thermos 0.7 Hello Kitty will maintain at safety level at the 7 hours still, and of course my Thermos 0.6. Yeah. So depending on how long you think you will consume your food before it reaches the not safety level, you can actually really decide. So it's based on your lifestyle. For example, you do this in the morning, and then by lunchtime you will eat it. So I would then say, obviously you have a wider choice, like even the Zojibushi will work very fine if you are having your meal at 4th hour. Like I say, I just love the feature of having a very wide mouth. Super happy with this. So these are my 2 to go ultimately. These 2 go to, yeah. I hope you will like the channel, so go ahead and subscribe, and see you soon for recipes on how to use the vacuum food jar to whip up very nutritious, simple, and delicious meal. See ya!